The sun shone brightly, casting a warm glow over the shelter yard as Stripes and Whiskers listened carefully to Shadow and Luna. Shadow explained the concept of an open day. You see, on days like today, people come to meet us. Some humans are looking specifically for dogs like us, and the shelter helps connect us with them. It's a bit like magic, matching dogs with the perfect humans for them. Stripes wagged his tail, his eyes shining with hope. That sounds wonderful. Do you think you'll find your forever home soon? Luna looked up, her expression tender. We're hopeful. We've been waiting for a while, and the staff here says that patience is key. So we are patient. As the conversation continued, the dogs formed a bond, sharing tales of their experiences, hopes, and dreams. They talked of cozy homes, warm beds, and the unconditional love that only a family could provide. The open day was in full swing, with families and individuals strolling on the shelter paths, drawn by the hopeful eyes of the dogs seeking homes. Luna and Shadow encouraged Whiskers and Stripes to greet everyone with enthusiasm, showcasing their playful personalities. Luna, her caramel coat gleaming in the sunlight, initiated a playful chase with Whiskers around one of the pens. Stripes joined in, his distinctive markings adding a vibrant splash to the lively scene. Shadow, always the steady presence, observed with a watchful eye, ready to join in the fun at a moment's notice. A group of children giggled as they approached the pen, their eyes widening with delight at the sight of the playful quartet. Whiskers and Stripes, sensing the promise of attention and affection, bounded toward the visitors, tails wagging eagerly. Whiskers shouted, "I love it when people come to play with us. It's like having a big, extended family." Meanwhile, a middle-aged couple strolled through the shelter, their hearts open to the possibility of welcoming a furry friend into their lives. The woman, her eyes drawn to Luna's striking presence, approached her with a warm smile. "She's beautiful," she remarked, watching Luna with admiration. Luna, always the social ambassador, wagged her tail and greeted the couple with a gentle nuzzle. The woman chuckled, her heart warmed by the friendly welcome. "Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Susan. I wonder what your story is." The man smiled, his gaze shifting to Shadow. "And what about him? Is he part of her story?" The shelter manager saw the couple and heard the man's question. "Yes, Shadow is part of Luna's story," she said. "They were found together and have been inseparable ever since. He's the calm and steady presence, she is the explorer. They complement each other beautifully." "Hi," the shelter manager continued. "I'm Emily and I run the shelter. I'll be happy to answer any questions about any dog under our care." Susan greeted Emily with a smile. "Me and my husband here, Robert, are looking for a companion who can join us on walks and become part of our family. Luna seems like she'd be a perfect fit." The couple engaged in conversation with Emily and asked more and more questions about Luna and Shadow. It was a long story about how they were seen together on the streets and how they were taken together to the shelter. It was obvious that Luna and Shadow had a special connection. Robert looked at Susan, a silent understanding passing between them. If Luna and Shadow have been through so much together, it would feel wrong to separate them. "What do you think?" Susan nodded, a warm smile spreading across her face. "I agree. Luna and Shadow should stay together. We should try and do our best to adopt them both." Emily's eyes twinkled with joy. "That's wonderful. Luna and Shadow are truly special souls, and I believe they've found the perfect family in you." Susan smiled. "I actually wish we could take all dogs we see here. Each one deserves the best home. Like, look at this puppy too. What is his story?" Emily turned and called Uncle Arthur and Aunt Dana, who were walking not far away from them. Uncle Arthur and Aunt Dana approached and introduced themselves. "We are just here for the day," Uncle Arthur said. "Looking for the right person to adopt this little one. His name is Stripes. Oh, he is precious, Susan said. I wish we could take him too, but 2 dogs is the maximum we could handle. We actually came to look for just one and are already deciding on 2. Robert was thinking. Or, he said, I might just have the best idea.